Good morning, everyone. My name is Akhil Ranade, and welcome to Time Out with Sports Adda. Good morning, Arun. How was the game yesterday for you?
Hey Akhil, I'm still thinking what happened there. Just looking back at the last two nights, such a contrast. One, there was that Punjab Rajasthan game where we thought Rajasthan had no chance in Sanju Samson's innings, and Riyan Parag, they brought them to within one stroke away. And here last night, Kolkata had the match in their hand for 40 over, well, not 40 overs,
35
for
overs,
about
yeah.
35 overs, and then just let it go away. Mumbai ye lijiye aap. What happened there?
I saw Shah Rukh Khan's tweet today morning where he apologized to KKR fans for the performance. He says he's very disappointed. And I'm sure that's the feeling the entire management would be having. I couldn't understand the kind of shots that the middle order, experienced middle order batsmen tried to go. I mean, Rahul Chahar bowled beautifully, but there was no reason. I mean, there was no reason. They prefer to play aggressive cricket, is what I read in interviews and all. But I mean, hats off to Rohit. Rohit's captaincy also, I would say, Arun, yesterday. He was on top of the game for 20 overs. His every move was like pretty well calculated yesterday.
You basically touched on all the items we need to talk about in the next 20 minutes. That's just the bullet points. Coming back to things one by one.
Yeah.
Yes, KKR wanted to chase. They wanted to bat aggressively, but there's something called common sense, right? And you'd expect the players of the caliber of Owen Morgan, Shakib Al Hasan, Dinesh Karthik, Andre Russell, all these are not newbies. You if this was an Abdul Samad or if this was Rahul Tripathi playing those kinds of shots, you'd say TK inexperience. But for the players of this caliber, so much experience to play the kind of shots they did, extremely disappointing.
Yeah, and you know how much one win in a tournament impacts your chances at the end of the tournament. Last time they missed qualification because they were on a same run rate, and one win could have just got them into the playoffs, and then you never know whose day it is on the playoffs. So again, Mumbai's domination continues. I feel when I see a Mumbai versus Kolkata match, Arun, I'm reminded of South Africa, Australia also in the early 2000s and late 90s when they were like they couldn't do anything about one particular team.
This was classic choking, Akhil, last night. Since you mentioned South Africa, I cannot not mention choking. This was classic choking last night. Kolkata will be kicking themselves, honestly. If there's any team that knows what missing those crucial moments or crucial points hurts, it's got to be Kolkata. 2 seasons in a row they've missed out on net run rate. They will be absolutely kicking themselves. You mentioned a few good performances. Krunal and Chahar, I think, were outstanding with the ball. The conditions helped them, yes, but they bowled smartly and they were outstanding.
Yeah, I mean the loop that Rahul Chahar was getting yesterday. If I would have been if I'm not an international player, but if there would have been batsmen, I know they would have just played him out probably like the people play out Rashid. And then there were enough runs to be taken off the medium pacers. Obviously, it's not easy with Bumrah and Bolt, but I mean they should have just respected Rahul Chahar better, and they could have easily gotten through. Mumbai helped them by dropping 2 important catches too.
You said they should have played out Rahul Chahar. I'll tell you what, look at Nitish Rana's wicket. He batted beautifully, no doubts about it. But when did he get out? Absolutely last ball of Rahul Chahar's spell, I think, if I recall correctly.
And that too, like he charged out, stumped.
Why the need for it? It was 31 needed of 31 balls at that point in time. Take a single, get to the other end. It's easier to score runs, off the quick bowlers, like you mentioned. Bumrah was off, had his radar off a little bit yesterday, particularly early in the first couple of overs. So, good chance that they could have just picked up ones, twos, maybe the odd boundary. I understand KKR were playing for the net run rate in mind, like I mentioned a little while ago. But hey, smart cricket. Take a single, go to the other end. The pacers come on, pace on the ball, boundaries, easier to get, ball off the square. Simple cricket. They just complicated things, and now they're going to hurt.
Yeah, this win will it'll be difficult for them to come back after this win, you know. I mean, I've been a part of a lot of teams where one loss hurts and then the momentum suddenly drops, the body language of the player starts changing. So it'll need a special performance in the next match for them to come back with the same kind of aggressive intent that they had. But Mumbai, man, what a team. Let want to talk about Rohit's captaincy.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the visual of the day for me, Akhil, was Rohit putting Kyron Pollard, a man who's as tall as well, not as tall as Mount Everest, in cricketing, on the cricket field at least. He towers above the rest, asking him to field at silly point for a batsman whose name is Andre Russell.
And that move almost worked. He got a
It
cotton
did,
ball
didn't it?
chance in like a one ball. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I knew you were going to pinpoint the silly point one. I was also very happy to see Rahul Chahar bowling with a leg slip for a left-hander, and there
Correct.
was one almost an edge flew to that leg slip. I would have been
Yeah.
so happy to see a wicket coming at leg slip in a T20
In a
game. It would have been
T20 game.
Boy, and Rohit deserves all the success, man. He bowled an over yesterday after like I don't know how many years.
Yeah. For a few seconds though, since you mentioned that over a few seconds though, Mumbai fans' hearts must have been beating
I was very
when
worried.
when he twisted his ankle. But you know, all looks fine at the moment. Captaincy from Morgan wasn't bad as well.
Yeah.
We'll separate the batting and the captaincy. I thought captaincy from Morgan. We spoke about this yesterday. They're huge on analytics and data and all of it. To bowl 5 overs of spin in the power play was outstanding captaincy.
Outstanding. And the spinners did their job. They didn't let Mumbai get away in the beginning. And in
Yeah.
spite of Surya doing what he does in every match, I think you're right. Morgan's captaincy was on cue. He looked like a captain who's won a World Cup and who's nurtured a very strong team. Uh, it's an interesting one actually. They need to maybe look at have a batting meeting and then decide what is the best approach to do for total. You know, I don't think every same approach is working in all formats.
Like I said, you know, there's something called common sense. There are days when you just go berserk, right?
Yeah.
There are days when you've just got to go hell for leather. There are other days when it's 31 from 31 or 20 from 20. You just take a single, get the occasional boundary. You can still win by about 4 or 5 balls to spare, which will give
Yeah.
your net run rate a boost. But you know, if you do things like you do yesterday, you're going to hurt. You will miss the bus. And I'll tell you what. Look at the other side. If Kolkata had won last night, what an impact it would have had to their morale. They're beating the defending champions, right?
After so
They
many
would have been,
years.
yeah, they would have been 2 out of 2. Uh, they would have been, boss, bring it on now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Anyways,
The,
should we move on to the
two,
southern?
yeah, before that, the two performances we've got to speak about, briefly at least, is Russell bowling the 18th and 20th and picking up 5.
Five again.
Last 2 overs, yeah, bowling the 18th and 20th and picking up 5. And a mention of Surya's batting. Again, this man is just playing on a. I heard some comments. I read some comments where people said Surya was carrying his own pitch. You know, that's how good he was on that surface.
Yeah, we spoke about it yesterday when we compared the stats from his move to from Calcutta to Bombay, and I mean he's just carrying on. I can see like sometimes players are in that zone, you know, where they are so confident that the pitch and the bowlers don't matter. And the six that he hit of Cummins, where he just like flicked one, that shows that he's in a zone right now. He's in his own mind space. He's creating his own runs. And
Yeah.
obviously, Russell is also, we spoke about the technique where he's bowling round the stumps and he's creating a very different angle. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's nice to see people evolving and like trying different things.
Yeah. Time to move on now. We stay in
Southern
Chennai.
Derby.
We move on. We move on, but we still stay in Chennai.
Still stay in Chennai. Yes, Southern Derby is what the broadcasters call it. Sometimes Hyderabad and Bangalore go against each other. Uh,
Yeah.
Bangalore is always a team which is looked forward to playing in Chennai, isn't it? They have a better record there.
No, not really, Akhil. I think if you look at the record of both teams, well, Hyderabad will say, "Give me my first win." They've lost 4 matches. They've played 4, lost 4. Bangalore are 3 wins and 7 losses. Bangalore won the opening game against Mumbai, but that was of the last ball, remember? But Hyderabad is saying, give me my first win. I need to open my account.
Yeah, and they're playing on a same ground on a successive on the second successive day. So I think the spinners will be looking forward to bowl today. Both the teams have decent spinners, Chehel and Washington this side, and they have Rashid the
Rashid,
other side, and Nabi
Rashid,
might play.
Nabi. Yeah. The one guy they'll miss though, since you mentioned the overseas players here for Hyderabad, is Williamson. I mean,
Hmm.
I say Williamson because my favorite cricketer. Don't have to justify that, but he's got a phenomenal record against Bangalore in the
Wow.
past. And given the sticky surface we've seen in the games in Chennai, I think he would have been the man to hold the innings together.
Yeah, yeah. What a record, man. He's just unbelievable at that strike rate to score so consistently. I mean, he seems to be like a real thorn in Bangalore's flesh. Last year, also, I remember, I think he'd carried a match on his own till the end, and that was an amazing inning. I remember him hitting a lot of sixes.
Mm. Well, like I said, this man is made for all conditions, for all formats, all opponents. You want a
But is
player
he carrying an injury, Arun? That's what we are hearing, right?
but he had an elbow injury coming into the tournament. He's
Yeah,
okay. I think they're just being a little cautious because Warner's carrying that. There's always that question mark over Warner's groin injury. So they're
yeah,
thinking if Warner's groin injury flares up again, then we need a captain, and that's Kane. So they're trying to keep Kane wrap him in cotton wool and
yeah.
say, okay, you're there in our plans. You're our go-to captain, but not just right now. So I think Williamson will make the 11 in the next couple of games at least.
Hmm.
But again, who do they leave out? That's for the coaches to decide. The one battle I'm interested today, Akhil, is Virat Kohli v Sandeep Sharma.
Hmm.
Sandeep's had Virat's number, a number of times.
Yeah, interesting list this, huh? Remember we'd met Mitch once, Mitch McClenaghan once, and had a long conversation with him about how he bowls to Virat.
Yeah,
You remember that?
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Good to see
And
him in
and he
this
kept
list.
saying, I should make many teams just because I've got Virat's number.
Yes, I remember that. I remember that. But Sandeep is an interesting bowler. I think with Virat, I think he's also dismissed Rohit a lot of times in the
Hmm.
beginning. So
Hmm.
that swing and Virat is opening this time. So he'll obviously be bowling up front to Virat now.
Whatever, we've not seen any swing at all in Chennai, but
Hmm.
Sandeep Sharma, we saw him struggle in the previous game. His best chances take the new ball, hope Virat nicks one off. That's the only chance. Otherwise, Virat's going to have hung on to Sandeep today.
Yeah, I hope, but the keeper stands up if he gets a chance. Last time, I think
Okay.
that made a big difference in
You-
standing behind.
Absolutely, absolutely. Uh, Other exciting player I'm looking forward to is Abdul Samad.
Wow, real talent, huh? Those sixes last time that he hit just stayed in memory for a long time.
Yeah, this guy comes in for 10 balls or 12 balls, and he can just tee off. Look at the sixes he's hit. The bowlers he's hit sixes off. Pat
Wow,
Cummins, Henrik Nokke, Jasprit Bumrah, Kagi Soroy. That's an elite list. Absolute elite list.
wow, that's really a list. And I mean, I don't know why they don't try him maybe a couple of times up the order. They should just give him a chance and at least allow him to just play for 20-25 balls, just gain momentum. These kind
Hmm.
of Indian hitters are amazing. Riyan Parag and now Abdul Samad, who can just come
Hmm.
and tee off sixes. I think we are also going the West Indies way where hitting sixes is going to be like a big quality needed in a T20 batsman now.
Yeah, yeah, and we are seeing that come through now with these young batsmen. That augurs well for Indian cricket. Before we sign off, the last play, if you're talking about Hyderabad, how can we not talk about Rashid Khan?
He's an impact player, isn't he? And he's wow. Like these are like superb numbers to look at.
I'll just
Look
read
at
out those numbers, Akhil.
yeah.
We say he towers above the rest. This is literally, right? I'm just looking at the last three games that Hyderabad have played. Against Bangalore, his economy rate was 5.5. The rest of the Hyderabad bowlers was 6.1. Against Delhi, his economy rate was 6.5. rest of the bowlers was 10. Against
Wow.
Kolkata, his economy was 6, rest of the bowlers was 10.19. This is literally towering above the rest of your team.
Absolutely, and he is carrying the bowling attack. Thankfully, I think Bhuvaneshwar was not there, in like except for the one game from the last three. Bhuvaneshwar was not there. He's back, so there will be some support. But one guy, literally 4 overs, you know that you have maximum 20 to 25 runs, and like always a possibility of at least a couple of wickets. It's a very very potent bowler to have in your lineup. I hope he
Yeah.
gets to bowl to Kohli and De Villiers sometimes, because
Yeah.
unfortunately he doesn't bowl at the top, so we might not see him bowl to Virat. But that
Are
contest
you are
between
you
him and
are you are
AB,
you suggesting Virat will not bat deep today? Will not survive the fifth or sixth over?
I hope he survives, but he has to first survive Sandeep Sharma. Then he'll come to the next battle with Rashid.
Rashid. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So much to look forward to in today's game. Yeah. Which side are you leaning? Bangalore or Hyderabad?
I want I want Hyderabad to start doing well. I think that's my pick for today.
I am staying neutral.
No picks for you,
Right.
is that?
No, right in the center. Not leaning right, not leaning right in the center. Well, this is center. Yeah.
Okay, then Hyderabad it is for today, and we'll see how it goes and catch up again tomorrow.
Yeah. Look forward to speaking to you guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.